Are you sure your streaming ads are actually working? Because right now, CTV is the fastest growing ad channel in the world and the easiest place to waste your budget without even realizing it. Advertisers are pouring billions into it. Viewers are seeing more ads than ever, even on platforms like Netflix, which once swore off ads, and now interrupts your binge sessions with ad breaks. So it's not just a minor experiment. By mid-2024, Netflix's ad-supported plan ballooned from just 5 million to about 40 million users, like in 1 year. Streaming ads are everywhere and they are raking in serious cash. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on connected TV, all the hype around that and what no one tells you about those streaming ads. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this ad tech goldmine could turn into your biggest nightmare and how to avoid that. What is CTV advertising anyway? Let's start with the basics. Connected TV refers to any TV that can stream internet content. Think smart TVs, Roku or Apple TV devices, even gaming consoles that stream video. If you're watching Hulu or YouTube on your big screen, that's CTV. CTV advertising means the ads delivered on those internet-connected TV screens, typically during streaming content like shows or movies. It's basically the digital evolution of traditional TV commercials, but delivered via internet. Now you might also hear OTT in the same conversations. Here the quick distinction. OTT is the service, the Netflix, Hulu, or streaming app delivering content over the internet, while CTV is the device, the TV or gadget where you watch. They work hand in hand. OTT services stream the shows, CTV devices play them, but the ads can differ. For example, an OTT ad could run on your phone or laptop, but a true CTV ad can run specifically on a TV screen. And unlike a clickable web ad, a CTV ad is usually not clickable and often unskippable, so you cannot tap it, and you are typically forced to watch that 15-second spot. And that makes CTV ads very, very efficient. So how streaming ads work? So how do brands actually get their ads onto your streaming screen? There are two main roads. The first is the direct deal. An advertiser or agency can strike a deal directly with a streaming platform or smart TV app to secure ad slots. They negotiate prices and they use a CTV ad server to deliver the video creative to that platform at the agreed times. It's like buying an ad on TV but through a digital ad server that targets connected TVs. The second, increasingly popular route is programmatic advertising. Using automated platforms called DSPs to bid on CTV ad inventory in real time. We have actually covered the detailed differences between direct and programmatic in one of our previous videos, which should be somewhere, here. And the beauty of CTV in 2026 is that it blends the broad reach of television with the precision of digital. Advertisers can target by demographics, interests, or even specific shows or genres, much like online ads. Technically, the ad files themselves have to meet certain specs like quality and specific lengths, but the heavy lifting is in matching the right ad to the right viewer. And here is a key difference from traditional TV: measurement. With CTV, advertisers aren't stuck guessing who saw their commercial. They get real-time data on impressions, completion rates, and more. A good CTV ad server or DSP will offer live dashboards and analytics so you can see exactly how your ads perform and even tweak targeting on the fly. For example, EPOM DSP has 30 performance metrics available at any pricing tier. And yes, you can check it for free before, even spending money. The link is in the description. So why CTV ads are a goldmine. So by now you should understand that CTV advertising is booming for good reasons. But you haven't seen the numbers yet. Let's start with the biggest reason CTV is booming, the audience. In 2025, connected TV made up over 50% of all online video ad impressions. That means more than half of video ads are now seen on TVs, not phones or laptops. But it's not just reach, it's attention. CTV ads are usually unskippable and take over the full screen. No close buttons, no distractions, and that's why they have sky-high viewability around 99%. And what about engagement? Way higher, because campaigns run only on CTV saw a 300% boost in engagement compared to mobile or desktop. Even 15-second ads is highly efficient through the CTV format. Plus, there is a group factor. People often watch TV together, meaning one impression can reach multiple viewers at once. Advertisers also love how CTV connects with other devices. Show a bold ad on TV to grab attention, then retarget the same viewer later on their phone to seal the deal. And since CTV is digital, you still get all the tools: frequency caps, A/B testing, real-time optimization, just like online ads. Plus, CTV supports pretty much every video ad format you'd use elsewhere. Curious about what those formats are? Hit the link in the description because we've got a full breakdown with 30 animated examples. All these benefits explain why brands are pouring money into CTV. When done right, it's the best of both worlds. But is it as perfect as it sounds? Of course not. The hidden challenges. Alright, so CTV ads sound amazing, almost too amazing, and what the catch? Despite the hype, CTV isn't a flawless paradise for advertisers. One big issue is inventory overload. So many new streaming services, apps, and channels are showing ads into content that there's actually an oversupply of ad slots. Simply put, there are more CTV ad opportunities than there are advertisers ready to buy them. That excess can drive prices down. On the surface, that sounds good for buyers, but it also means a lot of lower quality filler ads and potentially wasted impressions. Another serious challenge: ad fraud and transparency. Unlike traditional TV, which had tight controls on channels, the CTV or OTT space is a bit of a Wild West. There's a lack of standard regulations and unified tracking, which fraudsters have been quick to exploit. A recent analysis found about 20% of CTV ad impressions were actually showing on fake low-value content. This not only wastes budget, but it skews your performance metrics. So a related headache is the lack of standardized user identifiers across CTV platforms. Each streaming service might have its own way of identifying viewers, so tracking one person's ad exposure across multiple apps is a bit tricky. It also complicates measuring reach and attribution, figuring out who saw your ad and what they did after. In short, the fragmentation in the CTV ecosystem can make it hard to get a clear, unified picture of your campaign's performance. The truth is, while CTV is incredibly promising, it comes with, caveats. You can't just throw money at streaming ads and expect guaranteed ROI. You have to think very hard, because how do you actually make the most of CTV? Start with one word: transparency. Don't settle for vague CTV labels. Ask your partners exactly where your ads ran. The app, the channel, the time. Reputable CTV platforms should show you everything. If they don't, walk away. Many advertisers now use tools like PR39 or Double Verify to pre-filter shady inventory. It's a must. Otherwise, you could be paying premium CPMs for fireplace screensavers and idle menu screens. Second, standardization is coming. Unified IDs and cross-platform metrics are in the works, aiming to fix fragmentation. Until then, smart advertisers use device graphs or identity solutions to frequency cap and measure across devices. So someone doesn't see your ad 8 times in one night. And finally, stay loud. The more advertisers demand fraud prevention and measurement clarity, the faster the ecosystem improves. And yeah, CTV still has challenges, fraud, fragmentation, measurement headaches, but it's also one of the most powerful growth channels in 2026. You just need to treat it like serious media investment. Vet your inventory, watch your data, and make it part of your full funnel strategy. If you want to see what smart CTV advertising actually looks like, test drive EBOM's tools for CTV ads, including full creative support, precise targeting, and reporting that actually makes sense. Thanks for watching, and if this helped to clear up the CTV hype for you, drop a like, hit subscribe, and tell us in comments what topic we should break down next. See you in the next one. Bye!